go on a stroller ride. We already did our garden tour.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys are ahead of the game.
The comfrey comes up to here on me.
What?
Yeah.
The one in the strawberry patch?
Yeah, but the one down by the cherry tree is also getting that tall.
Dang. I don't remember them getting that tall.
No, it's the biggest they've ever been.
Good morning. Happy May. James, Opal, and Moose just left to take a morning walk. It's about 10 o'clock right now. And so that means it's time for me to get some of my inside morning chores done. So I'm going to fill up the Berkey. It's getting low. I'm going to wash all my pump parts and my bottles because I've got some milk over here that's setting that I need to get moved to bottles so I can get that stored, refrigerated, and whatnot. And then also I want to make some breakfast because it's getting late in the morning and I'm hungry. So let's do that. And what else? Oh, I need to make my, here, I'll show you. I need to make my morning tea. I've been drinking this every morning. It doesn't taste the best. And the reason why, at least for me, I'm not a huge fan of this flavor because it has anise in it. I'm not a big like licorice type person, but this tea right here has helped so much with increasing milk production. So I'm going to get my tea made. I've already had my morning coffee. And today, well, technically last night at 10 p.m., Opal turned 6 weeks old. So I just wanted to do another maybe day in the life or week in the life, just random clips. We'll see how far we get with this. I typically in the morning have the most productivity and energy and get these big ideas of videos I want to make. And then as the day goes on, I get more and more and more tired and I kind of lose that momentum. So I don't know where this video is going to go. We'll just kind of see what happens. But happy May and thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this video. So with my current washing system, I use a separate bowl, not the sink, because our sink can get pretty gross. So this just ensures that there's less contamination. And I actually did have to go up to my larger bowl. This used to be my washing bowl, but I have inherited quite a few pump parts. So I wash in here with hot soapy water. Then I move them over to the strainer bowl so I can drip. And then what I do is I carry them all over here to this table right here. Let me set my kiwi aside. And let me move this milk aside. I don't want to bump it and spill it. I didn't really understand what they meant about crying over spilt milk until I started making my own milk for Opal. So we'll set that over there where it's safe. But pretty much all I do is I just set all these things out. I try to group like with like, just so that when I'm half asleep in the middle of the night, I don't have to look for stuff. But I just set all my bottles out like that. Put my little, what are these, nipples over here. Bottle lids. These are all pieces of the pump diaphragm. And I'm currently using 2 different pumps. I don't know how in-depth or interested you guys are in to any of this stuff. I know this is not like our typical content. So then back to my hot soapy water. If I have time to also do our regular dishes, I will pour this water into my dish basin to try to also get the dishes washed. Sometimes I don't have time to do all that, so we'll see how far we get this morning, but I do want to try to get my dishes done because I really feel a lot better when my kitchen's clean. And for me, probably the hardest part about postpartum, I'm 6 weeks postpartum right now. The hardest part for me has just been the having to lower my standards because I like having a clean kitchen. I like being organized. I like getting my tasks done in a timely manner. I don't like being interrupted for tasks. So, efficiency and productivity is what drives me. And when Opal came, that all just went out the window. I'm lucky to just get my hair washed, and get dressed by noon, which it seems like I'm doing good today. So anyway, I don't know. It's been an adjustment for me, and it's all been worth it though, because she's awesome. She's such a cute and sweet and good little baby. But anyway, I digress. I don't know where I was going with this, so let's get back to doing the dishes and making breakfast. I'm dividing up that milk that was in this container because right now I'm tracking how many times I pump and how much output I'm getting per side. So this is left and this is right. And that's pretty typical for me these days, which, what a blessing, because this has not been the case up until recently. So like I said, part of that I think is due to that milk tea that I've been drinking. But I'm also trying to stay more hydrated, which, shout out to my sister Shannon. She got me this fancy water bottle. So thank you, Shannon, because that has been helping me to drink way more water. Which, side note, I'm just tangenting all over the place this morning. But I don't even have to screw this lid off to fill my water. I can just pour the Berkey water down in this hole. And that's another way that I can stay efficient, to just keep my water bottle filled super quick and easy. So let's see. I've been charting this down on paper. So I've got 80 for the right. These are my sessions for the day. So I've got 80 for the, or let's see, 85. So we'll just say, let's see, 80, so that's 95. So we'll just say 90 for the right, because I didn't quite pour those exactly. I mean 90 for the left and 85 for the right. So now I'm going to fill this bottle back up to 4 ounces, because that's about how much Opal's drinking right now, is 4 ounces at a time. So this bottle will be ready for her next meal, and then this I will just save and set aside for the next meal after that. And then the other thing I need to do that I haven't done yet is add in her vitamin D drop. Supposedly what I'm understanding is that breastfed or breast milk fed babies need vitamin D supplementation. But this is dosed at 1 drop per day. So there's her dose. And so when she eats again, which will probably be when she gets back from her walk, this will be ready. And since Opal will be drinking this milk fairly soon, I'm not going to refrigerate it. You can actually leave milk out for 4 hours at room temperature. And it's not even that hot right now in here. It's 64 degrees. So I'm just going to leave this one out for her to drink when she gets back from her walk. And then this one, we'll go ahead and cap this one too. So this one, we'll just put it in the fridge. Put it in the fridge. I'll just put it up here in the corner. So that's that on the breast milk. We'll move on from that for now. You guys let me know down below if you have any questions or anything about that. I'd be happy to answer them. This is all just stuff that I'm learning as I go. And it's really cool and interesting and just amazing how God made our bodies to work. So I'm going to charge my phone because it's getting ready to die while I go do the dishes and make breakfast. And hopefully we can catch back up in a little bit. Some things get better when you let go. I promise we don't eat pancakes every day. It just seems like we're eating them on days that we filmed. I actually have been doing an extremely poor job of keeping our sourdough starter fed. I think it's still alive. I saw bubbles in it. When did I feed it last? Was that yesterday? Another tangent. This is just a video about tangents, I think. But you know how when you're a kid and you really want to get a puppy or a cat and you're like, oh yeah, mom, dad, I'll take care of it. I'll feed it. I'll water it. I'll take it for walks. And then you end up really kind of just not doing it and your parents take care of the pet for you. Well, that's kind of how it's been with the sourdough starter. It was James who wanted to do sourdough. God bless his heart. And, you know, he had good intentions in the beginning, and that's okay. But it's kind of turned into me taking care of it, and I don't have to take care of it. I could just let it go. You know, our friend could always just give us more starter in the future. But it's my problem now because I have trouble letting things go. And so I'm just hanging on to it. However, it's been a blessing to both of us. And even though I like to pick on James, I'm really glad that he inadvertently got me into doing sourdough because it's been great. I will give him credit though. He has made some really delicious loaves of bread. Neither one of us has done any baking lately, aside from making sourdough discard pancakes, which is what I'm making this morning. And we'll get back to that in just a second. But anyway, this seems to be a video about tangents, so I thought I would go on a tangent about that. Back to the topic of breakfast. So what I'm having this morning is sourdough discard pancakes, which I just mentioned, and I can share with you guys the recipe if you're interested. This is kind of just something that I've created based on some other recipes that I've seen and just have kind of tweaked it. So we've got an egg, and I've got some oat flour in here because you do have to add flour for this recipe, and since I'm primarily gluten-free, I don't want to add regular all-purpose flour that has not been fermented. Also, fun fact, oats are supposed to be a galactagogue, which is just a fancy term for a food that is supposed to help increase milk production. So that's another reason why I'm choosing oat flour. So we've got egg, oat flour, vanilla extract, and then I'm also going to add today, which will be an experiment, some malted milk powder. James got this recently for, we've been doing homemade milkshakes rather than trying to go out to eat. So I'm going to try that instead of the buttermilk powder that I typically use. And then another supposed galactagogue, I can't even say it, is this flax chia blend. I think the flax seed is the one that's supposed to be good for milk production. But anyway, I'm going to add a little bit of that. And then for our mushroom supplements this morning, we're doing lion's mane because who doesn't want a healthy nervous system? And then also because we're sleep deprived and we need some extra help with stamina and whatnot and energy, I'm going to do cordyceps. So let's get this all mixed together. There's also other ingredients that go into this, and this is not like a cooking how-to video, but if you guys are interested in this recipe, just let me know and I'll see if I can come up with something. How was your walk?
It was great.
Moose, how was your walk?
We crossed paths with our neighbors.
Nice.
And their comfrey's coming up.
Oh yeah?
And
Is
I
it
showed
really?
them our video of our chickens eating the comfrey, and they were excited.
Is it really coming up?
They said, yeah, it's coming up. I mean, I gave them a crown with an intact plant, including the root stems.
Yeah.
On other ones, so they've got several pieces. They said they have it heavily protected so chickens can't get to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they said Opal just looks beautiful. They thought my hike was hard going up the mountain. I'm like, not too bad with the Bob stroller.
Yeah. Did she sleep the whole time?
Oh yeah, she was conked.
Nice. Hey, sleepyhead.
Put the e-brake on.
Yeah. Somebody's out.
You want me to just let her sit in it?
Yeah, maybe just put the shade up. Yeah, that's good. Can you do half hood so we can see her? Outdoor nap time.
I'm gonna head over to the laundry station.
Okay.
Because we gotta get those diapers finished.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at her little feet sticking out. You're so cute, baby. Somebody is growing like a dandelion weed because this outfit right here is for 6 months old. That's what it says on the tag. And she's 6 weeks old. So, is that normal? This stroller is sweet. Look at those suspensions. Like, what on earth? It's got a brake, like a hand brake, like a bicycle. What? This is the most decked out stroller I've ever seen. Okay, so I'm sure Bob brakes are totally good and everything, but where she was just out sitting was on a slope, and I just felt a little bit nervous about it, so I moved her over here to the flat, and I can still see her from the deck. So I'll be right there. She's right there. Let's go make our pancakes, Moose. You hungry? You hungry? All right, let's go. It seems like that's looking ready to flip. Let's see if we can do this in film. The first one always goes to the chef, right? Gotta have that quality control before you send it out to the other eaters. Here's the syrup I'm using. And unfortunately, the price of maple syrup has gone up. This is not the normal syrup we get, but the one we get you can't get anymore. This was like $3 more than our usual, so I hope we can afford to eat pancakes going forward here. Let's go check on Opal. Moose, are you sitting with Opal? You are so good. You are a good guardian. She does not normally sit there. What a good girl, Moose. Is she waking up? Say Opal's getting hungry. And Moose is hungry. I'm gonna get your breakfast, Moose, okay? Pancake!
Coming.
What are you doing?
Hose maintenance.
Oh, okay. Jokey, you still need to eat too, don't you, girl? So everybody's getting breakfast. Moose, I'm doing yours next. Where you at? Moose, I'm making your breakfast now, okay?
What kind of pancake do we have today?
Can you guess?
Is it breast milk?
Mm-hmm.
No, it ain't. Is it? Is it a mycelial?
It's mycelial.
It's sourdough discard?
Yep. Just taste any other tastes?
Is there malt in it?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Can you taste it?
No.
I'll taste it.
Very subtle. How much did you use?
Not a lot.
Yeah. You probably gotta use about a tablespoon.
Didn't use that much.
Mmm. It's still good.
Yum.
Use breast milk?
Did I? Happy Mother's Day!
Weird.
No, I didn't. Alright, as you can see, it's almost noon. And my day is just burning away. So I'm going to close out this video. And I'm going to finish drinking my milk tea. Opal's got her milk right there.
Milk tea.
And yeah, I'm going to end this video now because I'm worried it's going to get too long. And I've just been rambling. So thank y'all so much for watching.
Thank y'all so much for watching.
Were you going to close it?
I interrupted your close.
Oh, you close it.
Oh. We're closing in on Mother's Day, and I couldn't be more grateful for all these ladies and this big mama right here. Big mama? Should I not say that, honey?
I don't know, I look big in this video because I'm sitting ahead of you.
Well, we're closing in on Mother's Day, too, so y'all have a very blessed Mother's Day. Thank all of you
have a very blessed Mother's Day, and thanks to all you moms out there that made life possible for us men and for these little babies. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time at Strand Farm. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Milk.
My tea is so bad.
This little girl can put down some milk.
Chug-a-lug.
I love you, Opal.
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Make you wanna holler, hidey ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
Dut.
She's almost done. I love this washing brush. It makes it so easy.
It looks easy.
Compared to like a rag and everything. And then you can attach the hose. So I use the hose to do the first rinse and clean. And then I just go around with the brush and soap. And I hit it up real good. And then I just take my hose and spray it off.